But look at this. Look at these. All right.
So look, we're 6 months into.
Now, y'all see this? Y'all see this as transition from now. This is the results though of all of the lies from the news. Now y'all ready? See, you got to go. I'm building a case. See, so all of that fake news and all that stuff they was pushing. This is what the results are right here. So you see that dude right there, Charlamagne, who's insane in the brain. Watch what he says.
President Trump's second term in office. Now, I know you've been critical. You've had your bones to pick with President Trump. If you took his name out of it and looked solely at what has happened, the policies and the things that have changed around the world and in our country over the first 6 months, how do you rate his presidency so far?
Great. I give him an A-. The only minus was, of course, the dang on dropping the ball with the Epstein issue. That's it. And hopefully they'll correct that over time. You know, I'm not even that worried about that. I ain't even that concerned about it. I think it'll work its way out. But other than that, great. But watch this guy. Now, you want to talk about completely delusional? Watch this dude's response.
I wouldn't give it a good rating. You know,
Why not?
Simply because, you know, the least of us are still being impacted the worst. Like when you look at something like the big beautiful bill, that's something that
how are we? I mean, the bill just got signed. It ain't even really kicked in and start taking it. And this guy thought that look at that. The least of us are still being. I mean, what are you talking about? Folks are working. Jobs are booming. Jobs are coming back. What are you talking? I mean, I would be. I guess according to him, based on his pay scale, I will be in the least of us category. And I feel things are going great. This is what delusion is right here. And this guy is not out there just pushing propaganda. He's a believer. I've been watching him for years. When he does say stuff, as dumb as it might sound, he's sincere about what he says. He's like the Whoopi Goldbergs of the world, stuff like that. So now, in his head, the least of us.
You know, I'm going to benefit from because of the tax bracket that I'm in, but you know, there's going to be so many people that's hurt by that bill.
Yeah. So it's true. You can get rich being a dummy. That's right. Take care. Bye-bye now. So y'all see that? That man is in a bracket that he ain't even going to get hurt by it. So he can sit back up here and talk about how bad things are and stuff like that because they ain't going to impact me. I could virtue signal and stuff like that. But I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me? So things are bad, so we better go ahead and check his work.
The next day,
Trump didn't like any of that, so he replied with a long-ass post on Truth Social.
The very wonderful and talented Lord Trump, whose show is a big rating success, put racist sleazebag Charlamagne the God. Why is he allowed to use the word God when describing himself? Can anyone imagine the uproar there?
Ooh, now he done went and kicked the hornet's nest. First of all, you don't get on Trump's, daughter-in-law's network, okay, on her show and disrespect her father like that. You understand that, Charlamagne? You understand that? So now Trump got to come off the bench and dig into you. Now I'm sure somebody who reads this is going to say he's only saying these things because he's black. No, anybody who says stupid stuff, Trump will come out and dig into him. And he don't spare it. He's like, let me see how I can get that knife in there and twist it. I'm going to insert every little insult in this paragraph here that I can. The uninspiring, the stupid, the uneducated, low IQ, the backwards speaking, can't form sentences, dumb. So Trump is giving it to him. Give him some more Trump.
Would be if I use that nickname.
Go study your lessons.
Yeah, exactly. What if Trump was walking around like Trump the God? Just call me Trump the God. Yeah, I'm glad somebody finally called Charlamagne out for referring to himself as the God. Thank you, Trump. He's the first person I heard ever just call him out like that to his face. But let's get to you. Here we go.
He's a low IQ individual, has no idea what words are coming out of his mouth.
Oh, you see that? You poked the bear, man. You poked the bear. He's sliding in rabbit punches all over the place to wear you down. Low IQ, don't know what he's saying. What else?
Nothing about me or what I've done. Like just ending 5 wars, including a 31-year bloodbath between Republic of the Congo and Rwanda.
That's good.
Where 7 million people have died and there was no end in sight. He did not know that. Or India and Pakistan, or wiping out Iran's nuclear capabilities, or closing the horrendous open border, or creating the greatest economy where prices and inflation have come way down, and where stupid and corrupt Joe Biden set the record for doing the worst job as president ever. But this dope Charlamagne would vote for Sleepy Joe or Kamala? ? Remember,
wow, Sleepy Joe, that's dope, Charlamagne. Now, how you gonna get ripped up by the president like that? See, that's the bad part about it. You're like, man, there's a lot of people who can insult you in this world. But when the president takes time to write a full paragraph insulting you while schooling you, see, See, it was one of the whoopings where it's like, see, you dumb and don't know what you're talking about because you. That's what that was. So he let him know that he's a dope. He don't know what he's talking about, while also telling him about all the things he's done. Now, it's funny because I know that Trump did all those things. I see all of the wonderful things that's going on, and I'm going, his presidency is great. One of the best presidencies out the blocks. What are you talking about? But this fool's interpretation of what Trump has done is, I don't think it's good at all. And now he's going to try to come out and refute what Trump just said and all of the things Trump said that he's accomplished. So let's see.
1 year ago, our country was dead, and now it's the hottest, and he capitalized hottest, country anywhere in the world, MAGA.
He said I'm a low IQ individual. I don't know. I've never taken an IQ test.
Well, yeah, because you probably would explode the machine. 2 + 2, 7. So this guy right here, he said I'm a low IQ. I don't know. I ain't taking no IQ test. Well, I'll help you. I'll field you. I'll field that question. You are low IQ. I've seen you on many, many shows. And I'm going to tell you right now, the time that he called Trump the Antichrist is when I said, okay, this guy, he's says the guy who calls himself the God. That sounds more Antichrist than anything. But nonetheless, yes, I'll go ahead and field that question for you. You're low IQ. What else?
He said I have no idea what words are coming out of my mouth. Absolutely true.
Thank you. That is true. But not like you're saying it's true.
Okay, I've been surprising myself my whole life. Like, damn, I actually said that?
Yeah, and every time you say stupid stuff, I go, dang, he actually said that? See, you're thinking it's sweet. You think it's a compliment. Like, yeah, man, sometimes I'll be like, dude, I didn't, man. When I came out, I was like, dang, that's hot. I can't even believe, like you're a rapper or something. You know, man, when I dropped them bars, man, I can't even believe I dropped it. No, we're not talking about that in a good way. Okay, we're talking about some of the stuff that came out your mouth, and I'm going, I can't believe this dude just said that. Like what you said on the show with Laura. But what else? Here we go.
Now let's get to your claims. He said, I don't know anything about him ending 5 wars. Mr. President, nobody knew that.
I did. But watch this. Watch what he says. Something stupid about to come out of his mouth to prove that he's low IQ.
Because it's not true. All right, there's
true.
Zero evidence, nothing credible whatsoever that says President Trump played any role in ending the ongoing conflict in the Eastern DRC or in Rwanda. Okay, America has not brokered any major peace deal between the DRC and Rwanda during Trump's second term.
They always set themselves up for failure. This is the depth of the liberal brain on TDS. They don't follow Trump to actually know what's going on with him. And they're not able to see all of the wonderful things. They can care less about all of the good stuff. They only like to respond to the negative stuff that's pushed out by the news, this and that. And I'm going to do, all you had to do is watch a couple clips. Even after Trump insulted you, you didn't stop for a second to go and say, well, let me go before I say, that's not true. It never happened, Mr. President. Let me go and see if it did or not. Because if he would have done that, he would have saw this.
Major development towards ending a decades-long conflict. The Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda signed a peace agreement in Washington today.
What? But there's no substantiated evidence. Hey, Charlamagne, do you work for MSNBC? That's what I want to know. There's no substantiated evidence right here in your face. Let's show him some more evidence. Let's see. Maybe that wasn't enough.
The Trump administration mediated the deal. The African nation's top diplomats put pen to paper at the State Department alongside Secretary Marco Rubio.
Signing stuff.
I spoke with the people in the street. I spoke with youth. They know your name.
They know your name. You see this beautiful black Nubian princess out there talking about your name is being floated in the streets of the Congo, Trump. They're like, Trump, Trump, Trump. Yeah, they're out there chanting Trump. Where was Charlamagne? He didn't see this? He didn't see this?
They know that a president named President Trump is working hard to finally bring peace to the country.
Look at that.
I saw hope. They have hope now for a better day in Congo. They see what you're doing as a future, better future for Congo.
You also...
What? Oh, Charlamagne. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. You didn't see that? You didn't see that clip right there? You just thought, that's not true, Mr. President. Unsubstantiated evidence. There's no evidence whatsoever. Let's hear another one of his claims.
still claim the borders were closed. Not closed, but you have tightened immigration policies and increased enforcement.
What? The what? The what? The not closed, but you have tightened immigration. Are you kidding me? How closed do it have to be fully closed? That's what I want to know. However, once again, he didn't do his homework, and he only proved Trump correct.
You have definitely made the border harder to cross, but saying it's closed is false and ignores everyone coming over seeking legal asylum.
What does that have to do with anything? Everyone coming over seeking legal asylum, if they're not permitted in, if we catch them and stop them and send them back, that means the border's closed. What are you talking about? Yeah, right now you still got the right to try to walk up and get in through legal asylum, but you're getting rejected. So now, after people got wind of that over the last 100+ days, guess what happened at that border?
Breaking tonight, stunning new numbers on illegal immigration. Customs and Border Patrol has just released data showing 0 illegal immigrants released into the country through the southern border last month. Again, 0.
Oh, Charlamagne, insane in the brain. You didn't see this clip? You didn't see that? So yeah, you are low IQ. You are dumb. There you go. What else?
You have definitely made the border harder to cross, but saying it's closed is false.
We may be dealing with, get this, negative net migration to the United States in 2025. That would be the first time there is negative net migration in this country in at least 50 years.
Okay, you can...
What? We're going backwards? You mean to tell me it's more folk leaving than even trying to come? How do you explain that, Charlamagne, this dumb in the brain? That's what I want to know. See, this is how uneducated these liberals are. And you see them just float all of these ideas, narratives, assumptions, opinions about Trump. And I'm going, y'all aren't able, y'all are being shielded from all of the greatness that's taking place. And then when it's presented to you, you, I guess, do a quick ask a couple questions by your friend. Did he do that? Did he? Okay, all right, I'm about to get on and go live. And I'm just going to say, well, there's no truth to that. Instead of just doing a simple check. Good grief.
Tell falsehoods about inflation being down. It won't stop the reality of the price of consumer goods being high because of tariffs you implemented.
Tariffs? Oh, well, look at that. The Trump tariffs aren't causing U.S. prices to spike. Here's why.
He's a low IQ individual.
He said I'm a low IQ individual.
Lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Bingo! There it is.
That's one. We'll see the rest.
Yes! Love it, man. Love it. Oh, boy. It's so great when you prove these idiots to be idiots.